Hey friends, welcome to the Acoustic Journal, where I keep you up to date about all the important things that happened in terms of guitar and music in the past month. For me personally, March 2024 was a very busy month, so I have a lot to talk about, especially how it's going with my upcoming releases. But also, let's have a look at what else happened in the acoustic guitar world. The finals of the European Guitar Award took place, and unfortunately we lost one of the absolute masters of the instrument a few weeks ago. In case you're new here, my name is Sönke. I'm a guitarist and composer based in Hamburg, Germany. I play concerts and teach workshops all over the world, and since the beginning of this year I also produce and upload weekly videos here on my YouTube channel. March 2024 started in the studio where Renko Dirks and I finished the recordings for Tales of Winter Volume 2. We recorded 5 arrangements of songs we associate with the winter season. Renko used his double neck and his baritone guitar, and together with my nylon crossover, they formed quite a special and unique sound, and I really enjoy the result. 2 weeks later, we went back to the studio to mix the album together with our sound engineer Moi, and now it's all about making plans for the artwork and promo. We will also do a video shoot in summer, and around Christmas we will not only release those 5 songs digitally, but also release an LP with all 10 songs of Tales of Winter Volume 1 and Volume 2. After those recordings, I met up with my dear friend and duo partner Philipp Wiechert. We recorded some videos here at my place in Hamburg. Maybe you've already seen one of them. We've uploaded a recording of our piece Vicious Cycle from the Cocoon album to my YouTube channel. There's one more duo video coming next Friday on Philipp's channel. And for the other videos we made, we invited another dear friend, which is Alexander Voss-Schütte from Voss Guitars. He not only makes the best coffee I have ever tried, but he's also one of the best guitar makers on the planet, and we hope that through these videos many of you will discover his instruments as well. And while all the recording gear was still set up, I used the days after to film a very detailed tutorial of my version of A Night in Tunisia by Dizzy Gillespie. I made this version around 10 years ago and got quite a lot of requests from people who were interested to learn it. So if you're one of them, you can find the tutorial and the score in standard notation and tablature on my TrueFire channel, the Acoustic Guitar Lab. Then I had 2 external hard drives full of video footage, so I spent quite some hours in the second half of March editing the videos, but now they are all done and I'm really happy to share them with you. On March 16th was the first concert of my solo tour. I started in Neustrelitz, and what a beautiful evening it was. The audience was very lovely, the sound was fantastic, and it was sold out. After that concert, I went home for one day, did some more video editing, and drove to Denmark to meet up with Bjarke Fällgren to continue working on our upcoming duo album. First of all, we recorded quite a few videos with our favorite Danish videographer Emil Carlsen. First at a beautiful old schoolhouse. Those who've listened to our album Postcard to Self know why that fits very well. And then at Emil's father's workshop and string instrument museum. I can tell you that was one of the most special places I've ever been to, and the guitar nerd in me was extremely excited about so many unusual and rare instruments. At the old schoolhouse, Emil also took some great photos of us through one of the old windows, but I ruined our favorite picture because I was hungry. After filming for 2 days, we also played a concert at that string instrument museum, and it was actually the first concert with all the new material from the new album. Instead of playing an encore, we did a little recording session with our audience, who will now also be part of the new album. I won't reveal too much, but they did a fantastic job. In the meantime, Bjarke also recorded strings for 5 of the songs, and we received the contribution of a very special guest who will play the piano on 3 tracks of the album. I can't wait to tell you all about this, but before we make a proper announcement, we need to finish a few things first. But I can assure you it's a wonderful feeling seeing this album come together, and the first single release might actually be coming quite soon. This month we will have the album mixed and mastered. We still are discussing song titles and artwork options, are in touch with the label, and I probably will have some exciting news in the next episode of the Acoustic Journal. After the trip to Denmark, I was home for a couple of hours and continued my solo tour the next day. I played a house concert in Münster, a concert at the workshop of the incredible guitar maker Katharina Leinemann in Oldenburg, and then a very memorable and sold-out concert in the Water Tower of Lüneburg. I brought my filming and recording gear to that last concert and might have a few impressions for you in the near future, after I found the time to do some more video editing. Last week I came home, finished the videos Philipp Wiechert and I recorded in the beginning of the month, had an interview for a German podcast called Dreisheiten, and I was invited by the fantastic guitar player Hannes Kelch to see a concert at Barclays Arena here in Hamburg, where he played a show in front of over 10,000 people alongside the German singer and rapper Alligator. Quite a crazy experience, and so good to meet Hannes in person after he interviewed me for another podcast, which is going to be released very soon. The moment this video is uploaded to YouTube, I probably just landed in the UK, and if everything went right, I'm sitting in the car next to Will McNichol, and we are driving to the first venue of our England tour. Will did an amazing job putting together some shows in the north and the south of England, and we are also playing 2 online gigs. For all the details and tickets, please check out our websites. The past days I spent not only preparing the tour, but also collecting the documents for my US visa, which is so much work, but I'm very grateful for all the help and support I received from colleagues. And of course, the effort will be worth it, because between January and March 2025, I will travel through the US and also a few cities in Canada as part of the International Guitar Night. It will be my first time playing in the US, and it's a great honor being part of this tour. We will play a lot of shows within 2 months, so it will be quite an incredible experience. That's all I did this month, but of course there were more things happening in the guitar scene I would really like to mention. The European Guitar Award took place, which is one of the biggest guitar competitions right now, and I was so happy to see my friend Jacko Liu win one of the main prizes. I met Jacko at a guitar competition in Beijing when he was only 13 years old, and I was there as one of the judges. Back then he played a lot of my compositions, just better than I did. After that he started writing his own music, and in 2019 he came to Germany to record his debut album, which I co-produced, and now he is studying guitar in Dresden and just won this award. It's such a pleasure following his journey. His music is incredible, so if you don't know him yet, please check him out. Congratulations to all the prize winners of this year's competition. I've listened to all the finalists on the European Guitar Award Facebook page, and everyone was just so inspiring and original and made me want to find more time to write new material myself immediately. The last thing I really want to mention in this video about March 2024 is that unfortunately we lost one of the most incredible and unique guitarists a few weeks ago. Sylvain Luc passed away way too early on March 13th. His albums, especially his duo albums with Birelli Lagrène, were some of the most inspiring guitar recordings for me. Even if I'm not a jazz player myself and my music is quite different from what he did, I was always blown away by the amount of creative and original ideas, as well as the playfulness in his music. There's so much personality in his playing that he was much more than just a great guitarist, but really an exceptional musician. If you haven't listened to his recordings already, please do so. Let's keep his music alive and make sure he will continue inspiring not only the current, but also the next generations. This is everything I have to say about March 2024. If you want to stay up to date about my tours, please check the concert calendar on my website, or put your name into my email list, which you find on my website too if you scroll all the way down. And if you want to see all the upcoming videos, music videos, as well as vlogs and behind the scenes material, please subscribe to this channel. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you soon at a concert or next week here on YouTube.